Today on the Trent Out Loud podcast. I don't care what the news is saying. I refuse to believe that Barack Obama is cheating on Michelle. Barack, come on, man. Tell me this ain't true, bro. I know when Nelly took that Donald Trump check, he didn't actually think it was gonna get hot in here. Nelly, I know it's getting hot up in your comment section, bro. Come on, Donnie. How are you actually gonna take Spanish off of the White House website? No habla español? What up? It's Trent Out Loud, and I'm back with another episode. All right, it's Wednesday morning. Hump Day's finally here. I don't know why it felt like it took forever this week, but it's finally here, and I'm in a good mood. All right, I have 4 lead stories. We're going to kick off the show by talking about Barack Obama and his cheating allegations and rumors that him and Michelle are getting a divorce, and right now they're living as just friends. Nelly continues to get backlash over his Donald Trump performance. Pastor Lorenzo is launching a crypto coin. And right now, there is no more Spanish language on the White House website. In quick news, we're going to talk Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, Keisha Lance Bottom, Justin Bieber, Kayne West, Carrie Underwood, Will Smith, and Sukihana. As always, we're going to close out the show with social discussion, question of the day, and a little bit of sports news. Y'all know what time it is. Turn your TVs, your radio, or your devices up. I'm about to start this show. Let's go. Our first lead story. Barack Obama and Jennifer Aniston dating rumors spark amid his divorce speculation from wife Michelle Obama. Okay, before I go on and read anything else, I want to give you guys a timeline because I'm sure most of you clicked on this and was like, I don't know if I really believe this. And I didn't believe it either. But I got phone calls from 2 people, and I also found something on IMDb, which is a very reputable website. So I just want to take you on a timeline to show you why I'm feeling like there is some truth to this, okay? So I typed into Google, Barack Obama affair, Jennifer Aniston, and here, I'm going to show you here what came up. So no sites that were like reputable, like Yahoo or CNN or Fox, like no major media reporting it. But I clicked anyways. And like I said, before I got to IMDb, this is what I found. Okay. This is from the Daily Mail. Wild rumors about Jennifer Aniston spark admission it's not always been plain sailing from Michelle Obama. And now Michelle is a no-show at Trump's inauguration. So what is going on with the Obama marriage? I said, okay, fine, but that's the Daily Mail. Then I clicked on another one that said, Barack and Michelle Obama living like just friends amid rumors involving Jennifer Aniston. I was like, hold on a second. Then I came up on IMDb, and it says, Jennifer Aniston rep denies wild Barack Obama affair rumors. Now, for those of you who don't know what IMDb is, I'm just going to show you what I came up with on Google. The Internet Movie Database, IMDb, is an online database containing information and statistics about movies, TV shows, and video games, as well as actors, directors, and other film industry professionals. I just wanted to read that to you because I'm sure most of you are not in the entertainment industry, but people in the entertainment industry, IMDb is the hub for everything. So whatever you do in the entertainment, film, TV, or industry, people use this as their hub to find out information. Who is the director? Who is the assistant director? Who was on the mic? It gives you every sort of piece of information. It's a very reputable source, okay? Everybody in the entertainment industry uses it. So let's go back now to IMDb that says Jennifer Aniston's rep denies wild Barack Obama affair rumors. Jennifer Aniston has publicly denied a sensational story circulating online. Recently, there have been rumors suggesting that former President Barack Obama was involved in an affair with the Friends actress. In Touch Weekly investigated these rumors for its August 5th, 2024 print issue and confirmed them to be false. However, the publication did note that the two have become closer friends. Hold on. Let's keep going. In response to these unfounded rumors, Aniston's representative dismissed the claims entirely. The representative stated that the morning show star does not maintain any personal friendship with Obama, though she is a fan. This clarification is significant, especially since Aniston had previously supported Barack's presidential campaign and has been a vocal admirer of his policies and leadership. Despite this clear denial, In Touch Weekly still featured the story on its cover with a provocative headline saying, "The truth about Jennifer and Barack," and the subheader, this is what's important, "Michelle betrayed as Aniston steals her husband's attention." Okay. So after you read that, it clicks and it brings you to another site that now talks a little bit about Michelle. And here is where I think it gets a little interesting. It says, inside the magazine, In Touch outlined various claims from an anonymous source. One of the notable assertions was, with the election coming up in November, Jennifer has gotten very political, so she found herself in Barack's world a lot lately. This statement suggests that Aniston's increased political involvement has led to more interactions with Obama. The source continued, "He's gone Hollywood, so now he's in Jen's world. He has a production deal with Netflix. They have found that they have a lot in common and are talking more and more. These claims highlight the mutual interest and professional overlaps between Aniston and Obama, particularly in the entertainment industry." Another striking statement in the article claims they're friends for life. This bold assertion further fueled the rumors despite the lack of concrete evidence supporting a deeper relationship beyond professional and platonic interaction. Now is where it gets a little bit more interesting. Michelle Obama's perspective. Regarding Michelle Obama, the magazine's cover teases her involvement, hinting at potential tension. The source elaborated, Michelle knows they're chummy, and apparently she's not thrilled. Jen is stealing her husband's attention, but she also trusts Barack. This quote suggests a nuanced perspective, acknowledging Michelle Obama's awareness and slight discomfort while also emphasizing her trust in her husband. Notably, representatives for Barack Obama did not offer any comments on the story. Their silence on the matter leaves room for continued speculation, although the lack of any official response might also suggest that the rumors are not taken seriously by those directly involved. Now, one of the key sentences in there is, Michelle knows they're chummy. Now, listen, I've never met Michelle Obama personally. I know some people that have met her and said she was a very nice person. However, I don't care how nice she is. She just strikes me as the type of person that wouldn't love Jennifer Aniston or any woman getting chummy with Barack. That's all I'm saying. If you want to have a great a business relationship, I believe that. But this chummy word, I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. Perez Hilton actually covered this as well, too. I'm going to play a video in a second. And the fact that he's covering it, he's kind of covering it the same way how I am. That's like, okay, we'll talk about it. I don't really believe it. But the fact that he's even picking it up tells me something. The fact that two people called me says something. And the fact that Jennifer Aniston's people said something and made sure that it came out on IMDb says there's something going on, man. Let's listen to Perez, and then I'll give you my final thought. Listen to Perez.
There is a rumor going around that Barack Obama is having an affair with Jennifer Aniston.
Like I said, I'm on the fence on this one. Also, the reason why I'm sure a lot of you too are going to be on the fence is that you don't want it to be true. And I've learned from being in this business for a long time that the things you don't want to be true are often true. And that's why it takes so much for it to come to light. Like I said, they've been talking about this since August. Now people are just starting to pick up on it because you don't want to believe it's true. I mean, they're couple goals, right? So the one thing that I will allude to, again, from being in this industry for a long time, and my grandmother has a saying, it's a Jamaican saying, I'll put it in English, saying that if it doesn't go that way, something went that way. Sorry, I'm trying to take the patois out of it. But if if it nagusa, it nearly gussa. That's in Jamaican. Like if it didn't go that way, it kind of sort of went that way a little bit. So it's almost like the whole story might not be true, but maybe the divorce rumors are true, or maybe they're having some issues in their marriage and maybe they are living as just friends. And the fact that he's getting chummy with Jennifer, maybe that's where the rumor got twisted, you know, but we all are assuming that Michelle didn't go to the inauguration because of Trump, but maybe, you know, maybe there are some issues and she wasn't at Jimmy Carter's thing. So like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And also just keep in mind that, yes, we don't want it to be true, but can it be true? Do some research. If you guys come across some really good articles, I only want to hear articles from like notable sources. If you come across anything, let me know. But of course, I'm really interested to know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think they're getting a divorce? Do you think maybe they're living as friends? And do you actually believe in this Jennifer Aniston cheating rumors? Let me know. All right, you guys, I want to take a quick break to tell you about a new sponsor that we have at the Trend Out Loud podcast. The name of the company is called Aura, and they offer a variety of features to keep you safe online. A couple of weeks ago, I had a breach in my computer on my laptop, and it was a nightmare. You guys know I'm on my phone all the time. I'm on my computer, gathering up information to do the pod, and I had a breach. It was a nightmare, but it was then that I found out about Aura. I contacted them, and now they're a sponsor for the show. I want to tell you guys about it. I have a link below and a way for you guys to sign up. But before we even get into that, let me tell you a little bit more about them, okay? This year has seen a number of high-profile data breaches, raising serious concerns about people's personal information. If you haven't taken your personal information online seriously, now is the time to change that. You're more vulnerable than ever before in today's digital landscape. You guys know I'm always talking about the future being on YouTube and the future being on these apps and no longer on mainstream media and TV. That increases your vulnerability even more. This is something I just learned in the past 2 weeks, all right? Aura monitors your personal data, including your social security number, across billions of data points like the dark web and public court records to alert you about potential identity theft. Now get this, they also provide up to $5 million in identity theft insurance in case the worst does happen to you. Aura offers a variety of other features to keep you safe online, including real-time alerts for data breaches, a VPN for secure browsing, a data broker opt-out to stop companies from selling your personal information online, and a password manager to help you create and store stronger passwords. I'm telling you, I feel so secure that I found this company. It's crazy. I told my sister, my mom, my dad, everybody signed up. It's like my new thing. So, like I said, I contacted them. They are a sponsor. We created a link below. I'm going to put it in the caption below for you to click on and look into it. We worked out and got you guys a 14-day free trial. And the best thing about this link and about this free trial is that the 14 days is enough time for them to be able to tell you if you had a breach in the past. They can go back and check in the past, not only protecting you from the future. Lifesaver. Thank you, Aura, for signing up and being a sponsor. But seriously, I'm telling you guys, it was a nightmare. I literally do not wish this on anybody to ever happen. Like I said, I told all my friends and told everybody about it. And I'm just happy that they were able to come on and give me a link that I could share with my community. So check it out. Let me know in the comment section below how it works out for you. And if you did sign up and if they found anything in the past or find anything in the future. I hope, of course, nothing does happen to you, but this is just like insurance, right? Like you just want to make sure that nothing happens and you're protected in the future. And like I said, the best thing is that they can actually go back and see if anything has happened in the past. So that is it. Thank you, Aura, and welcome to the Trend Out Loud team. Our second lead story. Nelly is standing by his decision to perform at Trump's inaugural ball. He says, growing up, I was taught to respect the office. All right, Nelly isn't backing down. The rapper, who is 50 years old, doubled down on his decision to perform at Trump's inaugural ball last night. Well, not last night, but January the 20th at the ball. As he tells ABC, Growing up, I was taught to respect The Office. Let's play a little clip from Nelly, but I do have a theory on why Nelly did this. And it's not only because of money, and it's not only because he respects The Office. I'll tell you why in a bit, and I'll tell you why I think it's backfired. But here's a clip from Nelly.
It's not political for me. For me, the political part is over. He won, and growing up, I was taught to respect the office. So, Nelly's it.
So listen, we've been talking about this for the past 2 days. For those of you who don't watch it daily, you could go back to yesterday's podcast on even on Mondays, where we talked about Snoop, Rick Ross, Soulja Boy. I'll give you quickly, for those of you who are just seeing today's episode, what I said yesterday is, listen, I think, just my opinion, but you shouldn't want to cancel a celebrity for their own personal views. If Donald Trump, if Nelly likes Donald Trump and he wants to support him, I don't think that should make you want to stop listening to his music. You too are justified to do whatever you want. But one of my biggest points yesterday is I have met a ton of celebrities, okay, from being in the modeling industry, acting, and music, and 99% of them are nothing like how they are on camera. It's a persona that they present to you so that you go and watch their movie, download their music, stream their music, etc. So you thinking you know Nelly, you thinking you know Snoop Dogg, and like, oh, I like him, you would be shocked at how these people are in real life. And the fact that you are now finding out one thing about them personally and unfollowing them, we showed you yesterday where there is a guy that was running an Ashanti fan page for 20 years. And just because of this, he's no longer running the fan page anymore. And I just think that's ridiculous. We watch their movies, we listen to their music because you like the movie and you like their music, not because you know anything about them personally. Do not get it twisted. Trust me, you do not know them. So if Snoop or Rick Ross or Soulja Boy or Nelly want to vote for Trump, that should be their own personal doing. And if they want to perform for them, I think that you should let them be. And I don't think that you should decide to unfollow them. Again, that's just my 2 cents. You can do whatever you want, but you don't really know them. I'll go on further to let you know why I think Nelly did this. He put on the stage here. He put out a thing that says, "There's nothing more American than Nelly." And an article, he says, last night, Nelly performed for Donald Trump's inauguration ball. Before his performance, introduction played, noting that he was born on a military base and had numerous relationships in service. Despite facing backlash over the past few days, he agreed to perform. The Saint Lunatic rapper stood on his decision and went on with his show. Let me tell you what Nelly was doing, okay? Nelly has a Vegas residency. I'm going to put that up here for people who are watching on YouTube. Nelly, Las Vegas residency. The dates are January the 25th, etc., etc. I think on June, then in July, then another date in July. So 4 dates with the Vegas residency. It says, experience the ultimate nightlife adventure as Nelly takes the stage at Zouk nightclub, the premier entertainment destination and resort world, Las Vegas. What I'm thinking is Nelly was like, yo, I got the Vegas residency coming up. Let me go to the Trump inaugural ball, say how American I am, because we all know there's a lot of patriots that go out to Donald Trump's shows. Let me put up on stage that I was a child of somebody who was in the military on this and this or whatever, and that's going to lead to more people coming to my show. Well, Nelly, that backfired, unfortunately, although I don't agree with the backfiring and the backlashing. But sometimes when you do things for reasons that are not thought out properly, you get this. So him trying to gain that customer, that Trump customer, alienated his existing customer, even though I don't believe in cancel culture and, the hip hop culture alienating Nelly and Ashanti. This is what happened. But Nelly's doubling down. He's continuing with it. So we'll see what happens. Let me know if you guys are interested in going to his Vegas residency. And more importantly, would you have gone before and now because he performed for Trump, now you don't want to go? Are you still going to follow him? Are you still going to download his music? Are you still going to follow Ashanti? You want me to not like Ashanti anymore? You must be crazy, yo. That's my girl, man. Ashanti has way too many hits. Nelly has way too many hits for me to be bothered the fact that he's performing at Donald Trump. Nah, man. Neither of them are canceled in my book. Our third lead story. Reverend Lorenzo launches his own crypto coin after viral speech at Trump's election. All right, the pastor announced the launch of his own crypto coin hours after giving a spirited speech at Donald Trump's inauguration, quoting much of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech. The pastor, who is a senior pastor at 180 Church in Detroit, 180 Church in Detroit, said that the funds will go towards helping those in need. His coin comes after Donald Trump's crypto coin meme surged on Monday after initially launching on Friday. All right, so we talked about Donald Trump's meme coin on Friday. We also played you Pastor Lorenzo's speech or prayer yesterday. For those of you who missed it, I'm going to play it again. We are also going to play Pastor Lorenzo's announcing his coin. And I want you guys to listen carefully what he says. And then for those of you who don't catch it, I'll tell you after. Anyways, listen to his speech. I'm just going to play a little bit. If you want to hear the whole thing, listen to yesterday's episode. But here is Pastor Lorenzo at Donald Trump's inauguration.
Let freedom ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee.
Okay, so he was the joke. Oh, wow, he's cosplaying, pretending like he is Dr. Martin Luther King. Went viral. What did he do with that viral moment? Launches a meme coin. Listen carefully.
I need you to do me a favor right now. I need you to go buy the official Lorenzo Sewell coin. Would you help us in this endeavor? Would you go and purchase the coin in order for us to do what we need to do in the ministry?
Now, in the article I read to you before that video, it says the pastor, who is a senior pastor at 180 Church in Detroit, says the funds will go towards those in need, helping those in need. He doesn't say it's going towards the church. And in the video I just played, he says, I need y'all to go and purchase the official Lorenzo Sewell coin. He doesn't say, I need you to buy the 180 church coin or this fund. Why would you launch a coin in your own name that you say is supposed to benefit other people? Don't be fooled, people. This coin that is on the blockchain, which doesn't have that much, what's the word I'm looking for? Not restrictions, but, there's a lot of things you could do that you can't do like at a bank. All right. I don't know the official crypto terminology for it. Okay. But it's unregulated. I think that's the word I was looking for. Why would you launch this coin in your own name, sir? I would like to know. Why wouldn't you launch it in the church's name? Who is getting the money and who are these people that you're going to help? Now I know why he was cosplaying as Dr. Martin Luther King. He knew that it would create a viral moment. He knew people would look for him. He knew people would search for him. And I'm sure he had this coin ready as he got all this attention and as people would go to him. Hey, while y'all are here, buy my coin. That's the new flex. That's what Donald Trump did. Go listen to episode 423. I talked about that. Trump doubled his net worth with this crypto coin. Don't believe me? Go check it out for yourself. But I am not buying this coin. I want to have I don't buy anybody's coin, but I suggest you don't either. And just be careful when you hear people launching a coin, especially that's in their own name and they're attaching it to helping other people. Be careful out there. Our fourth lead story. White House Spanish website removed after Trump's swearing in. All right. I saw this on somebody's Instagram and it's a little bit misleading what's going on around here. I did my own research as I always do, and it's not 100% what people are saying. Okay. So what should I do first? Should I read the article or go to let's go to the content creator because this is what's going a little bit more viral. So let's go to the content creator and then I'll tell you what's really on the website. All right. Take a listen.
The White House government website, the Spanish version, cannot be found anymore. And in this little box that takes you to the homepage, the words that they chose to use are go home.
Okay, that's not true because I went to the website myself. Let me find this picture. And it's true that the Spanish is taken down. We're going to talk about that in a second. But the box doesn't say go home. It says go to home page. So somebody edited the picture and it's going around that the site now, the 404 page not found, has a box that says go home. That's not true. Okay. So the site actually says go to home page. Funny, but just not true. However, it is true that you do see a picture that comes up of Donald Trump that says America is back. He's not pointing and saying going home, but he says America is back, okay? And he also says that every single day I will fight for you with every breath in my body. I will not rest until we deliver the strong, safe, and prosperous America that you deserve. And this is truly the golden age of America, okay? So let's go back now to the article. Just hours after Donald Trump was sworn in as the 47th president of the United States, controversy erupted when the Spanish language version of the White House website disappeared without warning. The page previously accessible at, and if you guys want to check it out yourself, it's whitehouse.gov/ES/. It now shows a 404 error page and it says not found. Visitors who clicked on Go Home button on the arrow page are redirected to an image of Donald Trump pointing at the screen with the caption, America is back. 1 second. Again, this article is saying click on the Go Home button. It's not true. It doesn't say go home. It says go to home page. Doesn't say go home. If anybody has proof out there that it said that and now they change it, show me the proof. But right now it says that, okay? The Spanish version of the White House site, a source maintained under previous administrations to make government information accessible to Chinese-speaking Americans, was still operational on the morning of January 20th. However, by the afternoon, the page was gone, leaving visitors puzzled and frustrated. The sudden removal of the Spanish language site has sparked criticism from groups, Spanish-speaking communities, and social media users. Many see the change as a deliberate move to distance the administration from efforts to embrace logistical and cultural diversity. Supporters of Trump, however, view the move as consistent with America First agenda. Listen, I am from Canada and I grew up in a place called Montreal that was in a province called Quebec. All right. And I have grown up with two languages, French and English. And because of Quebec only, the entire country has French and English on their websites, and you have to put it on all your labels and all of that stuff just for the province of Quebec. Okay. So I am used to this. As much as I try to, see things from both sides. For those of you who don't follow this show daily, I am independent. I'm not Republican or Democrat, but I don't agree with this. I don't see how removing the Spanish website does anything but just irritate people. I don't think this is fair at all. I really want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. I see both sides on the immigration policy. I understand what's going on both sides. Again, I always try to stay in the middle and see both sides. However, regardless of your immigration stance and what you think about what's going on with the border, there are still Spanish-speaking people that live in the United States. And I think for a government agency not to supply information in the language that so many people who have migrated to this country, I think that's wrong. Trump has gone on record of saying, I don't have a problem that come to this country. I don't have a problem with people that come to this country legally. I have a problem with people that are coming in here not following procedure. If that's true, then why wouldn't you set up a website for the people who come in here illegally for them to read information off of the White House website? It doesn't make any sense. This is just, like the end of the article said, it's really just to play to his base, to show that I campaign for America first. So this is how America first I'm willing to get. If you ask me, this is not America first. America first is being inclusive. and this is not being inclusive. I really don't like this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, this brings us to quick news. Ring my bell. Jake Paul cheered while lifting Mike Tyson on his shoulders at Trump's inaugural ball, calls boxing champ his best friend. All right, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson had a blast at President Donald Trump's inauguration ball, January the 20th. The former boxing opponents were all smiles in a video posted by Jake showing him being cheered on by the crowd as he lifted Mike onto his shoulders and captioned it, "My best friend." I'm going to play a little clip. Here it is.
There we go. You got it. Yeah.
Okay, I think this is really funny. A couple of people that were in the comments were like, oh my gosh, I knew that they were friends. And this whole boxing thing was like, guys, come on. First of all, for those who don't know, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul just fought. When did they fight? It was in November, I think it was. It was supposed to be in July, but then they pushed it to November, somewhere around there. It was the most viewed live performance on Netflix. It brought in like 60 or 70 million people. And people are saying it was staged. If you ever thought that this was actually a real fight, you have yourself to blame. We knew this wasn't going to be a real fight anyways. And there's people who do have real fights that are actually friends. And no, they're not best friends. He's just posting that to like troll you guys. So people saying like, oh man, I want my money back. Yo, this was not true. That fight was just entertainment. It was exhibition anyways. And second of all, people who actually really do good into fights are friends. All right. So spare me. You lost me with that. Our second quick story. Keisha Lance Bottom reveals she resigned from the President's Export Council before Donald Trump announced plans to fire her. All right. After Donald Trump stated that he plans on firing Bottoms, the former senior advisor to the president revealed that she had already resigned from her post in the President's Export Council. In a post on IG, Bottom shared her resignation letter, revealed that she submitted it January the 4th, and it was gone into effect on Monday. All right. Keisha wrote this and said, "Sorry, you're a day late and $1 short. My resignation from the President's Export Council was submitted January the 4th, effective yesterday. You can't fire somebody who has already resigned. Of all the things happening around the world, I'm not sure why I'm on Donald Trump's mind at 1:30 a.m. following his inauguration, but I count it as a badge of honor. I do hope that his attention to detail will be much more keen when it comes to world affairs. There are real issues that need attention across the globe. No matter how you voted, I think we can all agree that targeting me, along with a man who is feeding displaced people in Los Angeles and a decorated military general in the early morning hours via social media, is not the best use of time for the President of the United States." All right, let me read to you Donald Trump's post that he put on True Social. And I did check. He did post this at 2 o'clock in the morning. Why this is on his mind, I have no idea. He said, "My presidential personal office is actively in the process of identifying and removing over 1,000 presidential appointees from the previous administration who are not aligned with our vision to make America great again. Let this serve as official notice of dismissal for 4 individuals, with many more coming soon." And Keisha was the last one. It says, "And Keisha Lance Bottom, you're fired." Yo, Trump is hilarious, man. This guy was doing a million things yesterday. At the end of his day, he's like, listen, I'm bringing this back to The Apprentice. You're fired. Anyways, man, that's why the people who love Trump because they love him for these things. And that's why the people who don't like Trump don't like him for these things. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Our third quick story. This is from Justin Bieber's Instagram account. "Somebody went on my account and unfollowed my wife. It's getting sus out here." After rumors started circulating on social media that Justin Bieber had unfollowed his wife, he went on Instagram and he took to his stories and set the record straight. I'll show you a post that somebody put on Twitter. It says, "Justin Bieber just unfollowed his wife, Hailey Bieber, on Instagram." So this has been circulating. We told you guys last week, I think it was, about Justin unfollowing Usher. And I told you what is going on with that. There was like a lawsuit in the background and whatever. Usher wasn't really having his back. If you guys want to go check that out. Some people, when we reported that story, was like, oh, who cares about somebody following on Instagram? And I was trying to tell you guys that, yes, I understand for the average person, when you unfollow somebody on Instagram, yeah, it doesn't matter. But in the celebrity and entertainment world, there are people that are literally just watching this. So it does send a message. It's almost like making a public statement. It's like, oh, you're unfollowing this person? Cool, you're not friends. Because it's public. Anything that celebrities do in the public is for a reason. Now, I haven't heard any like divorce rumors or rumors going around about Justin. Justin, sorry. But there has been a lot of speculation that there's been a bunch of things going on about him. Like I said, with the Usher, the Diddy thing, the Tony Busby. So I don't know how much I believe this. Somebody went in my account and unfollowed my wife. I don't know if I really believe it, because the Usher thing, as far as I know, he hasn't followed back Usher. So he seems to be using this as a way to let us know things. So maybe he got into an argument, he got into a fight. I think there's something here is what I'm trying to say. And I hope Justin Bieber, whatever he's going through, hope he finds his way out. There's rumors about him going broke. There's rumors about him getting divorced. There's rumor about him losing all his friends and all of this stuff. Like, my heart goes out to him, man, And like I said, I know for some of you, it might seem funny, Instagram following, but Justin is going through things. So anyways, I hope that things get better for him. Our fourth quick story. Kanye West posted on his Instagram that he is working on an album with his daughter, North West. He posted this. He said, "This little girl made me love music again. She asked me to make beats for her. I got on my ASR, chopped up beats for her album, and chopped every beat with my bare hands for his album, Bully." Kanye, my brother, I know you love your daughter. I know you love North, but using her to promote your album is a little bit whack. I see through you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this, what it is. For the past couple of weeks, I've been telling you about the Kanye West marketing train. He doesn't just come out and say, hey, I have an album to promote. He uses his wife. He posts about things. He rants about things. And when he had that, his first thing was this rambling kind of thing that we couldn't make sense of what he was talking about on Instagram. And I was like, it's okay, guys. He has an album coming out. Since then, he has launched shoes, socks, slides. He announced his album, and this is what he's doing again here. I don't love it. I know what he's doing, but I would think that if you're going to be doing something with your daughter, just do it with her and just keep it private and don't try to use it to promote your album. I think it's a little bit whack. Let me know what y'all think. Our fifth quick story. Carrie Underwood allegedly furious over Trump inauguration performance. Sources claims she felt like she wasn't given the same respect as Beyonce and Lady Gaga. All right. The event, which was moved indoor last minute, led to a technical error caused by an awkward silence when the music failed to play during her introduction. Carrie quickly adapted, performing America the Beautiful a cappella. I thought she did an amazing job. Following the event, sources told the Daily Mail that Carrie was upset by the technical issue and the lack of respect she felt was shown to her. Carrie was dissatisfied with the performance at the event, primarily due to the limited space she was given, which left her feeling cramped and uncomfortable. The source also continued and said that although she ended up performing, she felt like she was not afforded the same level of respect and admiration the previous performers had, including Beyonce and Lady Gaga. I watched it. I did feel really bad for her. It was uncomfortable for about 10 or 15 seconds when the track wasn't playing. They do teach you when you're performing and to stay on a stage, just never let them see you sweat. You got to just go. I felt like she took a little too long to start singing a cappella. When the track doesn't play, boom, you just go a cappella right away. One thing I will say, though, she did look a little cramped up. However, everybody looked like they were cramped up. I mean, it was supposed to be outdoors, and in the last 2 days or 3 days, they decided to bring it inside the Capitol. So I don't think this was a lack of respect. I think that it's just the fact that it was short notice and the room where it was held. Most importantly, she sounded amazing, right? I forgot to have a little clip. I'll play a little clip. I can't play a lot for copyright reasons, but I'll show you like the little uncomfortableness, and I'll play like a first couple of notes or something, but she sounded amazing. Take a listen.
You know, the words help me out here. Oh, beautiful.
Our sixth quick story. Will Smith allegedly still hates Chris Rock over the joke that ruined his life. Okay, it wasn't the joke that ruined his life. It's what Will Smith did that ruined his life. And his life's not even ruined. What are you talking about? Anyways, sources close to Will Smith claim the Oscar winner is still harboring ill feelings towards Chris Rock over the infamous incident that happened at the Academy Awards. In Touch notes that while Chris initially received an outpouring of support after the incident, industry professionals have reportedly grown frustrated as he continues to bring it up in his shows. Some reportedly feel like he should forgive Will and move on. A lot of people would agree with Will and think what's happening to Chris is karma for refusing to speak to Will or accepting his apology. What do you think about Will and Chris's relationship? All right, all this is coming up because it's the 3rd anniversary of what happened, and everybody's talking about the Academy Awards. So I think this is what's bringing it all up. But I do agree with a little part of this here where I think Chris Rock seems to be like he never really recovered from it. Like you haven't seen him do too much, right? He had his special where he addressed it, but you haven't seen him do too much since that. And sometimes when things like this happen to people, they kind of like get in their own head being like, well, this should have happened. You guys should do this and you guys should do that. And I did hear, because I called somebody in LA to find out like if this is true. And the person was telling me that Chris Rock is not really happy over the fact that Will Smith had the $400 million box office with Bad Boys. And he doesn't feel like people should have supported him after that, where it's like, bro, like people are going to watch a movie. Like it's not that big of a deal. And that's between y'all. So expecting us to want to cancel Will Smith because of what he did to you is crazy. Like get over it, bro. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know there are some people that were like, I will never go and watch a Will Smith movie. But that's not me. Let me know if that is you. Our 7th quick story. Sukihana is broke and living at her boyfriend's mama's house. Sukihana went from reality TV checks to a reality check real quick. Sukihana let Ray J hype her up and think that she was getting her own show, but in return, she got nothing. She's now allegedly broke, living with her boyfriend's mama, trying to get back on TV. All right, y'all know I'm a big Sukihana fan, but it doesn't surprise me that Sukihana is living at her boyfriend's mama's house. You guys would be shocked to know how many rappers are not living like they portray themselves to be. You know what I mean? Like Suki is new on the scene. Like, yes, she doesn't even have a full album that's popping. She has a couple of tracks, her and Sexy Red and all of that stuff out there. Yeah, okay. She was on reality shows, but that doesn't mean she's a multimillionaire. You know what I mean? And it could mean that she's living at her boyfriend's mama's house, saving up her money, and she's going to buy a house soon. So I am not going to let nobody talk about Sukihana because I am a fan. All right, here's a little clip. Take a listen.
Sukihana broke, y'all.
All right, this brings us to social discussion of the day. All right, Ice-T tweeted this out, and I thought it was a good conversation. He said, if a felon can become president, why keep it on job applications? Just saying. Then the title is, should questions about felonies be removed from all job applications? Now, for those of you who have read my book, you know I have a little bit of a past. Don't worry, Mom, I'm not going to get into it. But I do obviously have a soft spot for people who have had experiences in the past. Let's just leave it at that. But also, too, on the other side, I was also an employer. I had a national brand across Canada where I employed over 1,000 people. And I think the bigger question, or not necessarily the bigger question, but the bigger conversation should be, actually, let me be fair. Let me answer the question. Should it be removed off of all job applications? No, it shouldn't. Because You know that Trump was a felon and you gave him the presidency anyways. You voted for him. We have to find a way to take the stigma away from people that have felons. That is what my answer is. Like I said, I can see it from both sides. I experience it from both sides. And you should be able to ask somebody their history. You ask them their job history. You ask them for references. So I do think it is fair to know about someone's past and including their felony past. But we have to find a way to take the stigma around, especially certain felonies, right? And I don't know the answer on how to do that. I know how I did it, again, because I come from that world. So, of course, I give some grace. But to me, the answer is I do not think it should be left off of job applications because as an employer, you should know who you're employing. It's just my answer. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But regardless of whatever your answer is, I do think it's a very good discussion to have. And maybe, now I just think about it, so I just want to add on something. Maybe some lesser offenses, some minor offenses, maybe should be left off and we leave some middle to higher ones on. How about that? It literally just came to my head. How about that? Minor should be left off. Just an idea. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, this brings us to question of the day. Somebody tweeted this out. I thought it was funny because I totally agree. They said, I hate bumping into people I went to high school with. It bothers me. Somebody said, people reacted to it. Somebody said, it's always the ones that act like you were cool with them, but you were not cool with them before. Why are you acting like we were cool, bro? I don't even know your name. Like, why are you stopping to talk to me? It drives me nuts. Another person said, this just happened to me yesterday. I was trying to avoid them, but then I kept running into them at the mall. That is the worst. If you're ever in a grocery store and you're like, yo, you see this person at the opposite end of the aisle, you're like, oh my gosh, I hope they don't see me. You literally run into them 3 or 4 more times trying to avoid them. But I'm just good. They don't never see me. Somebody says, yeah, I hate it, especially when I look like crap. I literally walk right by them and act like I don't see them. I don't have the nerve to do that. I'm not going to, because then that's just mean. You know what I mean? I'd rather avoid you, but I'm not going to literally just like walk and pretend like I don't see you. That's not cool. Somebody said, honestly, after high school, you guys should just let it go. Another person said, damn, I'd be happy when I see my old classmates. Somebody said, it's not me. Somebody said, it's not for me. I just don't really like it. Katie Pringle said, I'll act like I didn't see you, but only if I don't look my best. Another person said, I don't see the problem in this. Somebody said, depending on the relationships from back in the day. Another person said, I don't mind. Somebody else said, I'm trying to find a funny one. Somebody said, depends if they was on that ish, but most of the time I'll just walk up to them. Somebody said, depends on how I looked. And then somebody else said, they be acting like they celebrities. Anyways, I just can't stop for the 10 or 15 minutes and do the whole catching up. Well, have you heard from this person? Well, have you heard from that person? I don't care. I have something to do. I just want to go, yo. You know what I mean? Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you like running in to your old high school mates? I don't like it. All right, this brings us to sports news. Coco Jones performs the national anthem at the College Football Playoff National Championship. All right, I actually missed this game. I'm sure most of you by now know that Ohio won. Totally missed the game. I forgot about it. I don't watch that much college anyways, but yeah, I'm kind of mad that I missed it. People were ranting and raving. I'll play a little clip. I can't play the whole thing, obviously, for copyright reasons. Here is a little clip of Coco. I love Coco so much, man. Shout out to Coco. I'm glad that you're getting rave reviews on your performance. All right, that is it for my Wednesday show. Hump day is over for me. Thank you so much for kicking with me. Thursday's coming up tomorrow, and then before you know it, Friday will be here, and then we have the weekend. I'm excited, y'all. All right, before I let you guys go, just want to remind you guys of all the ways to keep up with the Trying Out Loud podcast. If you're used to watching this show on YouTube, just want to remind you we're also available on all podcast platforms. Just go to your desired site, type in Trying Out Loud, the show will pop up. Don't forget to hit the follow or subscribe button so that you can be notified every time we upload a new show. And just like YouTube, we upload daily. Vice versa. For those of you who are used to listening to this on podcast platforms, we are also available on YouTube and we upload daily. Just go to YouTube, type in Trying Out Loud, the show will pop up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button. Don't forget to comment. And most importantly, don't forget to share. It really helps in growing the channel. You can follow me on any social platform. It's always Trent Out Loud. And that is it for my show. I will see you Thursday. Like I said, the weekend's close, y'all. Have a good day, man. Peace. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Trent Out Loud. Peace.